Hey guys, it's Leon again. So today we're going to be talking about the kitchen. Now this is the main thing. Let me put it this way. This is what it's all about. If you keep your wife happy with the kitchen, she's going to love camping. But if she's going to have frustrations with the kitchen, I think you're going to hear the frustration the whole time. All right, so what we did was I decided that the kitchen has to be ready and available for my wife. Few considerations. The one consideration was, instead of using the doors to the side or the top, I decided that my doors have to be my working space as well. So I worked out, as far as the height of the trailer goes, this has to be the height almost of what's called the countertop inside the kitchen. You'll see that I did not go and make the kitchen very complicated. I kind of left it open for myself, so we'll be able to put anything in. So if the sizes change of the stuff on the inside, I can easily move them around. Not everything is clad in carpet. What I do have inside of here is the plugs, so that I'll be able to plug in anything from a charger to a extra kettle or whatever may be the case. On that, I've even included some switches for some lights that I put inside here. So if I switch on these switches, you can't see this is daylight. There's some lights in here just for in case, and the other light is up here. So we have a yellow light to prevent the mosquitoes coming to us. The other side of the kitchen is a bit more split up. You'll see that we can put all our mugs and the kitchen utensils over here, and even I've been working in here, so I've made a mess. My wife's gonna kick my backside. And we've got the casserole, because in South Africa, when you go camping, you have to braai, barbecue as it's called in America and in Australia. Right, as you can see, I've installed an induction stove on this countertop, which I pop riveted from this side or screw down so it stays there. So even if I close my door, it stays in its place, and we just close that up with a piece of cloth while we are traveling. The reason why we put this in here is it's more energy efficient, and when you go to a camping place, you don't want to use up all their power, and so we decided we're going to have this in here. It's lightweight, and we use enamel mugs and enamel kettle, and even the casserole is enamel casserole, and you can put that on there. And then our pan, with which we do our frying, it's also induction stove friendly, so that works like a dream. In here is just a piece of wood to keep this standing up. So our cutting board is in there, the pan is in there. There's another plug just for in case. I've made some hooks to hang all the utensils in there. This is just chains to keep our working space in its place. Okay, and this is also mild steel. We used 15-16 mil square tubing for that, and normal rubber and normal plywood and pine. Now while we close up with this section, let me tell you where I started with this. Half of the steel, actually more than half of the steel that you see in this trailer, is bits and pieces that I had and I got from friends, that I actually made my own lengths. So I took them, put them together, welded them together until I have the right length, and then I would put the length in, and then I'll find another couple of pieces, piece them together. And that's how I started building. So it doesn't have to be very expensive if you are just willing to work and spend some time. You can put things together. But what's very important as well is I'm going to give you the dimensions that I used, but you can use your own dimensions, and I will explain why I used the dimensions that I used, and maybe that will make sense, but adapt it to what you want to do so that you can have something that works for you. That's the most important thing. You must be able to enjoy it, and you must be able to have it work for you. Instead of you being frustrated with the trailer, it must be a joy to have. Right, that closes off this chapter for this time.